Cherries really are one of my favourite fruits. I think unlike maybe tomatoes or raspberries, you tend to only be able to get these guys in supermarkets when they're actually in season, which is from now right through until about February, so perfect timing for the festive season. Here in South Australia, cherries are grown in the Riverland, but mainly in the Adelaide Hills. And that's where Tony Chiravolo and his family have been orchardists for 4 decades. So while the rest of us are about to head into holiday mode, for Tony and his family, the next 8 weeks here at Ashton are going to be pretty hectic. One of the things I've learned about South Australian cherries, Tony, is that while we don't produce the most quantity, we do have the best quality.
Oh, for sure. We've got such perfect conditions in the Adelaide Hills. Well, really, we grow some of the best cherries in the world. We actually send our cherries interstate, but we send them all over the world virtually, depending on what they're looking for.
Why is the Adelaide Hills region so good for growing cherries?
Well, I think it's the cool conditions that we get at night. If the temperature falls below 8 degrees, we call it a chill hour. So we've got to have at least 800 hours minimum chill hours to get a good setting on the cherry trees. And the Adelaide Hills are perfect for that.
And with so many trees, you can understand why Tony's family needs a bit of help at cherry time. This state-of-the-art plant processes 2,000 kilograms every hour. Each cherry is washed, separated and inspected on the quality control table. They then pass through a camera which takes photos so that a computer can instantly air eject them according to size and colour. It's just incredible. 5 minutes from cool room to cool room. It's the only plant of its type in the country, and it's right here in South Australia. Now, here's a bit of trivia for you. Last year, Australians consumed more than 11,000 tonnes of these little guys. That's a heck of a lot of fruit in a very short time. Use cherries in your kitchen with creamy ingredients like cheese, yogurt and chocolate. They're brilliant with cinnamon and vanilla, and they also complement white meats such as pork and poultry. Is there somewhere I can go in the Adelaide Hills to, if I wanted to go pick my own cherries, or do I just come raid your trees?
Yeah, no, yeah, apart from that, the cherry growers of South Australia, we also have a cherry trail, they call it, and you can take off from one part and go right through the hills, and you'll see the certain signs that say, you know, welcome in, this is a cherry trail, and you can go in and get whatever you want or buy whatever you want or pick your own some places.
Fantastic. So that would run similarly probably November till January, same sort of time?
Yeah, the most that they do is probably as far as between December 1st and to the end of, until Christmas. That's your busiest period.
Okay, Tony, so I've gone to my fruit and veg store.
Yep.
I've picked up a big box of cherries. I take them home.
Yep.
What do I do next? I put them straight on the table, are they in the fridge? How do I store them?
I'd put them straight in the fridge. Depending if you're going to eat them straight away, then just take out what you think you're going to eat. But the colder you keep the cherries, the longer they'll last.
Okay, and so stems on, stems off, pitted, not pitted, what's the best way?
Stems on. Stems definitely help the cherry keep because they take the goodness out of that stem slowly. If you notice, as the cherries get older, the stems get drier.
Oh, okay.
So that's the cherry taking all the goodness out of that stem.
I think the traditional way that we all like to eat cherries is have them in a bowl in the middle of the Christmas table. But another way I like to enjoy them is to make a bit of a cherry frozen dessert. It's not quite a granita, not quite a sorbet. All I've done, I've basically taken some cherries. I've got about 300 grams here. I've pitted them. Now I've frozen them overnight. Also got a little bit of apple and cherry juice here. Now you could use a cranberry juice or an orange juice or something, but I've got this one from Tony's Orchards. So about 1/4 cup or so. Now this is going to be a perfect light sort of summery dessert for the kids, but just for you and I might do a little half a shot of vodka or gin. Now this lid's going to go straight on and give it a good blend. I've got some beautiful fresh crisp waffle cones here to have a kind of contrastive texture. A couple of spoons of this bright red, colourful cherry sorbet. And you just know this is going to taste good. Look at the colour of that. Just another way to have a cherry Christmas.